everybody, Debra and Bandit here, and we are excited today to give you some details and more information about my KOKO Fest 2021 meetup that is going to be at City of Rock State Park in New Mexico, November 15th through 19th. Wow, that is just around the corner. Coming up soon, I am going to have my videos about Lollapalooza, the event I just spent with friends in Texas. But today, let's talk KOKO Fest. Okay, and if y'all hear any laughing in the background, that's my friend Friggle RV Gal and her dog Sammy Joe back there, and Bandit's back there playing with them, and so her giggle box is turned over today, not Sammy Joe, but Friggle RV Gal's. So if y'all hear laughing, it's them back there, and she's trying to make me laugh. So anyway, just so y'all know, I'm not just standing here going, ha 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 ha. Although I might be, you never know. All right, so for my KOKO Fest 2021, I have people asking, is it a YouTube event? Well, there will be YouTubers there. Hello. And lots of my friends are YouTubers, but not all. So if you're not wanting to be on camera, you might not want to attend this event, because I don't want people having to go, oh, I can't film her or I can't film him, and that just gets really awkward. So it's not a YouTube event. There are going to be many people there that don't even have a YouTube channel, and some aren't even on social media at all. So all I can tell you is please come and have a good time, but know that there will be cameras rolling, okay? And I've had people tell me that it is full and they can't get reservations. I get that. And I realize that it's just around the corner, and it is at a state park. And so when it fills up on reservations, there's nothing I can do about that. But let me give you some hints here. I've had a lot of people that have told me it is full, but they keep trying and people cancel. Whether they're coming to my event or not, people cancel. And you might slide in. I've had several friends that have been able to do that. RV Rebel Girl was able to get a last minute reservation that way, as was Gypsy Pear and a whole bunch of other people. So please keep trying to get a reservation if you want to come, and you never know. Okay, so that's hint number one. Hint number two is that there are dozens of first come, first served sites there. That means that you can just show up, take your chance on getting a site, and they are not on the reservation list. So you won't know whether or not till you get there that they have, that they're open. So I realize that that is a risk, but you've got a pretty good chance of getting a site. Hint or tip number three is that a lot of the sites you can double up on. Some of them are too short and you can't. But a lot of them you can. And so when I have my opening meet and greet at 4 o'clock on the 15th, we will ask who needs a site and who's willing to double up and all of that. Plus, between now and then, if you join the couple of Friday Night Lives, I think there's 2 more Friday Night Lives before my meetup, maybe just one. But if you join Friday Night Live and you say, I need a site, or I have a site that will hold another rig and I'm willing to share, that is a way that you can also get a site. So actually, I guess that's 4 tips. Number one, keep checking reservations. There comes a boat. Okay, number one is keep checking back, because people cancel their reservations. Number two was there are dozens of first come, first served sites that aren't on the reservation list. Number three is that at my meet and greet at 4 o'clock on Monday the 15th, not Thursday, on Monday the 15th, I will try to ask who needs a site and who has a site, and go to my Friday Night Live, that's your 4th tip, and share that you have a site too, that you have extra room, or that you need a site. Okay, and something else I want you to know about the sites. I am so sorry, but they're not all level. This is kind of a primitive camping state park, okay? There are some full hookup sites there, but those are always booked. And I mean, I've never even been able to get one of those when I try to book months out just for my personal use when I go to this park, because it's one of my favorites. So the rest of the sites, whether it's first come, first serve, or by reservation, those sites, some of them are not level. And some of them are kind of tricky if you're backing in. So just know that and be prepared. Bring levels. Get help if you need to. I have seen people back over these boulders. I've seen people go off a ledge. I've seen people jackknife trying to get in between boulders, and then they have to get their rigs apart and all of that. So get help if you need it when you get there to park. We're all ready to help. And bring levels in case you get one of the sites that's not exactly level. And before I forget, let me just say that if I forget something in this video, please keep checking back in the video description and the pinned comment below, because if I think of something later, that's where I'm going to go at it. I'll put like update and put in something in the pinned comment or the video description, and those are down below. So check that regularly if you're coming to my meetup and want more information. Now, about the weather. Right now, on the opening day, it is forecasted to be like 67 for a high and 37 for a low. So that might change. I'm not in control of the weather. I can't do anything about it. But this is their peak season, and it's their peak season because people like to come to this park during this time because the weather is usually good. I can't promise anything, but that right now is opening day, 67 to 37. So that means your nights, your evenings after the sun goes down, it's going to be cold. So bring your warm weather clothes or cold weather clothes, however that goes, so that you can stay warm. And bring wood if you want a fire. Right now, there is not a band burn. If you go on the website for City of Rock State Park in New Mexico, they don't have a ban burn in effect. Keep checking that. I'm not in control of that. I'm not in charge of that. The state park is. But right now I'm telling you, either bring a lot of propane for your fire bowl, because we know they go through that propane like that, or bring wood for a fire. You guys, look at this. KOKO Fest 2021. How cool is that? Lost on Land again, and Vicki Van Gogh made these for me for my meetup. Thank you, girls. I just love them. And so people that attend my meetup this year, you'll get these until they run out, and or a sticker. This is a Debra Does RV Life sticker, and this is a KOKO Fest 2021 magnet. I think I said button, but it's a magnet. So you'll get these until they run out, and a sticker. You'll also get an itinerary when you arrive, and we'll talk about that in a moment. I'm going to tell you some things that are on the itinerary, but first let me tell you some things that I need. And I want to thank everyone that has emailed me and asked me what I need and what you can bring. I really appreciate it. Okay, as long as there is not a burn ban, bring wood, bring wood, bring wood, bring wood, because it's going to be cold at night and in the morning. And we start gathering in the morning, and a lot of people like to sit around and have their coffee and start visiting. And I hope to have a fire every morning and every night. That takes a lot of wood, and I can't bring that much wood, so please bring wood if you can. The other thing that I would like to have is somebody that is responsible for starting the morning fire. We can all be in charge of watching it and putting it out and everything, but I would like to have somebody that would step up and be willing to start the morning fire for me every morning. And so if you're willing to do that, please email me at debradoesrvlife@gmail.com. The other thing is we're going to have a raffle. I already have a Jackery and a 100-watt solar panel to give away. I have a Mr. Buddy propane heater to give away. Just if you have a raffle item that you think would be nice for somebody to win, please let me know and bring that. The other thing that I need is lights. I don't care if it's Lucy lights, string lights, whatever. The open pavilion has, I think, like 8 tables underneath it, so it's pretty large. And I would like to have the walkway lit, and that's just more light. Here comes another boat. Everybody's out motorboating today. So I would like to have the place lit up for our group area. And if you go and watch my video that I put up before, it shows you that there's boulders in the middle of City of Rocks. The group area is kind of off of those boulders, and it's a big area. I will have about 10 people camping in there that are going to be helping me out and everything. And I'm camped right at the entrance kind of to that. But everybody else is around the entire park. And so I want to be sure it's lit up for people to see when they're coming over and walking over. The other thing I need is music. I had thought that I would buy a karaoke machine or something so that we could have music and a karaoke night and all of that. But you guys, they're expensive and they're hard to find. And so I give up. Bandit saw a bird. Bandit loves birds. He's not trying to get it. He just loves them. His tail's wagging. He's like, come back and play with me. He is so funny when he does that. So at Bandit, you can't play with birds, baby boy. They're going to fly off every single time. So anyway, I need music of some sort. And so if you can do that, provide that for us, I would greatly appreciate it. And next year I'll try to save up and get something for us. And he almost knocked my camera off. He really wants those birds. All right, so let's talk about the itinerary a little bit. I am really excited about my 5th annual KOKO Fest. And I know it's been different names over the years, but that's what I'm officially calling it from now on, KOKO Fest. This one is KOKO Fest 2021. And so on Monday the 15th at 4 o'clock, there will be a meet and greet, and everything happens at the group pavilion at the group site. And watch my video if you want to know where that is, but you will see it on the map after you check in. So if you, for any of this, be sure you just plan on coming over to that. It's right by the observatory and near the Constellation hike pathway. And that evening, if we have music, I'd love to have dance night. And then every morning will be a fire at 9 a.m. or before. And then at 10 a.m. I will do announcements. One of the things that I always do during announcements, and who knows what will come up while we're there, but one of the things that I always do during announcements is I say, does anybody need anything? And then I also ask, is anybody selling anything, or has anybody got anything they want to get rid of? And you wouldn't believe the magic that happens around that. We end up getting more wants and needs met by doing that in the mornings. And so we will be doing that. And then on Tuesday the 16th, I'm going to have some classes, and that's going to include like rock painting, trailer hitching and unhitching, geocache, and just different things like that. And then at 3 o'clock, I want to have a Q&A panel. Some people that have been on the road for at least 3 years, maybe even 5 or more, to answer everybody's questions that you might have. So if you're newbies and you've got questions, write them down. This will be your chance to get all of that answered. And then I'm hoping to have a movie night Tuesday night. I'm working on that, so we'll see how that goes. And then Wednesday on the 17th, again, fire and announcements in the morning, and we have a... Dun, 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 dun. Friggle, you want to tell them what we have? She's behind the camera, but she can yell. Not you guys. Y'all don't yell.
Cast iron cook-off challenge.
Cast iron cook-off challenge. That is what we are having on Wednesday. So it can be Dutch oven, it can be skillet, it can be whatever you want, but we're going to have a cast iron cook-off challenge. After the cast iron cook-off challenge, we're going to do our group photo. So if you have merchandise from my store, please be sure and plan on wearing it Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock. And then that night, if we have a karaoke machine, I haven't given up on finding one I can afford yet, but if we have a karaoke machine, we'll do karaoke and dance that night. And then Thursday morning, again, fire and announcements. And then at 12 noon, Gypsy Pear, Dennis, is going to help me do a cornhole competition. I don't know how he's going to work it, but I'm going to have prizes for both the cast iron cook-off challenge and the cornhole competition, so that you're going to want to participate if you can at all. Thursday night, we will start the potluck dinner, and after the potluck dinner, we will have the raffle. Everybody that attends gets a raffle ticket, so you stand a chance on getting some good prizes. And then that evening again, hopefully if the weather cooperates, we can have a dance and spend our final evening together before Friday morning at 9 o'clock. We will have a potluck brekkie. We will all have breakfast together. So if you're planning on coming, be sure that you buy your supplies ahead of time, because there is nothing anywhere around City of Rock State Park in New Mexico. The closest towns are Silver City, which is north of Faywood, which is where the city park is, but there's nothing there. And then south of City of Rock State Park is Deming. It depends on whether you're coming from the southern route or the northern route. But don't leave those two towns without having everything you need for the meetup. That's it, everybody. I can't wait to see you there, and just keep on keeping on, and we'll see you down the road. Stay tuned for more videos coming up on my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And please consider joining me and being a member of the KOKO family for as little as $1 a month. We'll see you down the road. Keep on keeping on. Bye. I've got hair sticking up everywhere. I don't even know where that is. There it is. Okay, starting over. Okay. Lollapalooza made this. Oh Lord. That's gonna be a what are they called at the end? Blooper.